is Sweet Music, your home of original musical instruments at the most affordable prices. Drum sets, keyboards, pianos, bass and guitars, mixers, speakers, amplifiers, studio equipment, and all accessories in between. We have experienced technicians who can handle every form of installation and repair. Visit Sweet Music today at Chimoto Mile 7, Sonodom Ship House adjacent Barclays Bank. Tema Community 9 near T Havana. Takrade ground floor of Rabito Clinic.
In the beginning was the Word, and do you have the Word? Ladies and gentlemen, in your Bible kweba, Bible no le, one side there or your gavim, other side there or your bluff, walk on your bluff and which on I call Lucia, Kote Gamante. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something I highly recommend. Please come to the Bible Society's bookshop, and I guarantee you, you're not only going to get the best Bible, but you can also get a Bible that you will understand. Understanding is important. My name is Reverend Azigiza, and I look forward to seeing you. Anyway, this is my praise the Lord.
Our mission is to make God's word available, affordable, and
that time of the day when you're just settling in. You know, mid-morning, brunch time. You know your day is going to be just amazing once you're tuned in to your number one Christian radio, Sweet Melodies 94.3 FM. It's toe-tapping Sweet Melodies. Just the right groove and great vibes for your morning. Tune in from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. every weekday on Sweet Melodies FM 94.3. Make a date. Toe-tapping Sweet Melodies. Music so sweet, you can't help but tap your feet.
In the beginning was the Word, and do you have the Word? Ladies and gentlemen, in your Bible no only one side there or your gavim, other side there or your bluff, walk on your bluff and which on I call Lucia, Kote Gamante. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something I highly recommend. Please come to the Bible Society's bookshop, and I guarantee you, you're not only going to get the best Bible, but you can also get a Bible that you will understand. Understanding is important. My name is Reverend Azigiza, and I look forward to seeing you. Anyway, this is my praise the Lord.
Our mission is to make God's word available, affordable, and encouraging.
That time of the day when you're just settling in. You know, mid-morning, brunch time. You know your day is going to be just amazing once you're tuned in to your number one Christian radio, Sweet Melodies 94.3 FM. It's toe-tapping Sweet Melodies. Just the right groove and great vibes for your morning. Tune in from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. every weekday on Sweet Melodies FM 94.3. Make a date. Toe-tapping Sweet Melodies. Music so sweet, you can't help but tap your feet.
Hello, Amaraba, and welcome to the 2024 Interchurch Bible Quiz, University for Development Studies, Nyankpala Campus, brought to you by the National Bible Quiz Project, the Bible Society of Ghana, and the Student Christian Council of UDS-NYC. This program is aimed at helping us know the scriptures in a fun-filled way. Said of Timothy, and that from childhood you have known the Holy Scriptures, which are able to make you wise for salvation through faith in Christ Jesus. We expect that as you watch this program, you will know the Holy Scriptures, which is the foundation for receiving revelation knowledge from the Lord. Our first contest features 4 churches. We have Ghana Methodist Students Union, GHAMSU, Assemblies of God Campus Ministry, AGCM, Pentecost Students and Associates, PENSA, and Christ Apostolic Students and Associates Ministry, CASA. Audience, who do you think is winning this Thank you. We don't know yet, but I can promise you a keen contest filled with knowledge, excitement, and great fun. If you are watching us live, kindly share the link to all your social media platforms and with your friends. Let's gather for an intriguing journey through the scriptures. I also want us to acknowledge our sponsors for this championship. We have Sweet Music Pro Audio, Ghana's leading musical instrument store, Fortune Ghana, manufacturers of Fortune Margarine and Spread, Jamar, manufacturers of Jamar Soap, and our media partners, Sweet Melodies FM and Pens TV. Now, let's meet our contestants, starting with you, GHAMSU. Please take it again.
I'm in the person of Nana Kusi Henry.
Okay.
I'm also Peter Bangnembigiri.
All right. Before we move on to the next team, let me ask you, GHAMSU, what is your expectation for this contest, and how has your preparation for this journey been?
Okay, our expectation is that we are really winning.
You're going to win. Okay, that's great. Now, Assemblies of God.
I'm in the person of Miriam Nantam.
Okay.
And I'm in the person of Apuaba Shadrach.
All right. So, tell us, AGCM, your preparation and your expectation for this contest.
AGCM, we are fully prepared and everything is win-win. There's no competition.
Fully prepared indeed. Now to you, Pentecost Students and Associates.
My name is Dude Gordon Tedakme.
My name is Batako Antoinette Batabe.
Okay, tell us your preparation and expectation for this contest.
We are prepared and we are here to win.
Here to win. Thank you, Pensa. CASA, let's hear from you.
I'm Shadrach Ade.
My name is Sonia Ikea Opoku.
Okay, what's your expectation?
Okay, we are fully prepared. May the best win.
Okay, may the best team win indeed. I would encourage our audience to keep it slow for us so we can hear our contestants. Thank you for understanding. Okay, now, my name is Janet Dansua, and I am your quiz mistress. Now to the contestants. This contest will come to you in 4 rounds. Round 1. Here are the rules. Most questions in this round require simple, straightforward answers. Some questions may require some explanations or more detailed answers. You have 10 seconds to answer your major question, and your answer must be one attempt only, meaning that you cannot start one answer and change it to start a different answer. If a team fails to answer their main question, I may pass the question on for a bonus to the remaining teams. The first team to ring their bell will have the opportunity to answer. Let's hear the bells of each team, starting with you, GHAMSU. Thank you. AGCM. Okay. PENSA. Thank you. CASA. Okay. Please note, a correct answer to a main question is worth 3 points. A correct answer to a bonus question is worth 1 point. A wrong answer to a bonus question will cost you a deduction of 1 point. Let your answers be precise and accurate. Best wishes to all teams. Okay. GHAMSU, your question. On which day of creation did the dry land appear?
On the third day.
That's correct. AGCM. What did God create on the second day?
He made a huge space to separate the waters above and the waters below.
I'm sorry, I'll not accept that. For a bonus, yes, GHAMSU. I'll give it to you. Thank you. Please be precise and accurate. Precise and accurate. PENSA, your question. What is the name of the original river which flowed into Eden and parted into the 4 outflows? For a bonus. Yes, GHAMSU.
Gihon.
That's incorrect. Okay. So the right answer is that it was not named. Okay. CASA, your question. What was the first ever question God asked in the Bible?
Adam, where are you?
That's correct. Okay. Luke chapter 1 introduces a man by name Zacharias, and a number of things were explicitly said about him in the scriptures. GHAMSU, mention any 2 of them.
He was a priest and he was the father of John the Baptist.
That's correct. AGCM, mention any other 2 not already mentioned.
He was a priest. Then he also served in the temple.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. PENSA, mention another 2 not already mentioned.
He was a prophet.
I'm sorry, I'll not accept that. CASA, mention another 2 not already mentioned.
He was the husband of Elizabeth, and he was mute.
I'll give you 1 point. Okay, so other answers that I was expecting is that he lived in the days of Herod, king of Judea. He was a priest, which was mentioned. He was the father of John the Baptist, also mentioned. He was the husband of Elizabeth, who was of the daughters of Aaron. He had no child because his wife was barren. He was righteous before God. He walked in all the commandments and ordinances of the Lord. He was an old man or well advanced in years. He had an angelic encounter while performing his duties. He saw Angel Gabriel. He had an encounter and he questioned the angel about the message he brought. And I also expected that you would say he wrote the name of his child during his naming. And then after he was able to speak, he was filled with the Holy Spirit, and he prophesied concerning his son, John the Baptist. So those were the answers I was expecting. Thank you. GHAMSU, your major question. How old was Moses and Aaron when they stood before Pharaoh to demand the release of God's people?
Moses was 80 years, Aaron was 83 years.
That's correct. AGCM. What was the name of the wife of Aaron?
Elizabeth.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. Okay, so the right answer is Elisheba. PENSA, your major question. What was the name of Aaron's father-in-law?
Jethro.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. Okay, now the right answer is Aminadab. Okay. CASA, your question. Mention the names of all the sons. Mention the names of all the sons that were born by Aaron. For a bonus.
Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Itam.
That's correct. GHAMSU, your question. Mention the full list of the books in the Bible which are considered synoptic. That's correct. AGCM.
Hear the sound.
In the beginning was the word, and do you have the word? Ladies and gentlemen, Bible kweba, Bible no le, one side there or your gavim, other side there or your bluff, walk on your bluff and which on a call Lucia, Kote Gamante. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something I highly recommend. Please come to the Bible Society's bookshop, and I guarantee you, you're not only going to get the best Bible, but you can also get a Bible that you will understand. Understanding is important. My name is Reverend Azigiza, and I look forward to seeing you. Anyway, this is my praise the Lord.
Our mission is to make God's word available, affordable, and encouraging.
I'll take the question again. AGCM. Why are some books in the Bible referenced as synoptic?
Because they contain similar accounts when it comes to Jesus Christ.
That's correct. I'm sorry. Can you repeat what you just said?
contain similar accounts when it comes to the coming of Jesus?
When it comes to
The coming of Jesus.
I'm sorry, I can't accept that. I'm sorry. I can't accept that. Yes, PENSA for a bonus.
They are called synoptic because they have similar wording and content.
That's correct. Okay. PENSA, your major question. PENSA, your major question. How many parables in total can you find in Mark's Gospel?
8.
That's correct. CASA. How many parables in total can you find in John's Gospel?
7.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Yes, GHAMSU.
0 or few.
Let me hear your answer, Assemblies of God. PENSA.
0.
Because it's a bonus question, I'll give it to PENSA. So, I did not accept your answer because it says 0 or few. A few can be anything. So, precision because it's a bonus question. Okay. GHAMSU, your question. Referencing Leviticus chapter 3, mention 3 animals that could be offered as peace offerings.
Turtle dove, pigeon,
That's incorrect. For a bonus. Okay, so I'll come back to the right answer for you. AGCM. Mention any 3 articles which could be offered as trespass or guilt offerings. Okay, for a bonus. Okay, I'll come back to the right answer for you too. PENSA, your major question. Mention 3 major animals that were required for sin offerings.
A young bull, a lamb, and turtle dove.
I'll give you 1. I'll take that. Okay. CASA. Mention the 3 groups of animals that were permitted to be offered in burnt offerings. Bonus. Okay. So the right answer to your question, CASA, is herd, flock, birds. For PENSA, your question, I expected a bull, a male goat, a female goat, a female lamb. Okay. AGCM, for your question, 3 articles which could be offered as trespass or guilt offerings. I expected a female lamb, a female goat, 2 turtle doves, 2 young pigeons, a ram, 1/10 an ephah of fine flour, but without oil and without frankincense. So any of these could have done. GHAMSU, for your question, 3 animals that could be offered as peace offerings. We have cattle, sheep, goats. So any of these could have done. Thank you. Okay. GHAMSU, your major question, but preamble to all teams. Listen carefully. Enough information about the young man, Timothy, is documented in the book of Acts. GHAMSU, mention one thing that's about Timothy.
Paul told him that God...
I'll not accept that. AGCM, mention another not already mentioned. Okay. PENSA, mention another.
He was being mentored by Saul or Paul.
I'll give you one for that. CASA, mention another. Mention another.
He was a young man.
I'll not accept that. Okay, so these are the answers I was expecting. He was a disciple. His mother was a Jew and a believer. His father was Greek. He had good reports of the brethren in Lystra and Iconium. He was uncircumcised. He joined Paul's missionary journeys. And so everything you had to say had to come from the book of Acts. All right. Preamble to all teams, listen carefully. The following passage is an extract from 1 Samuel chapter 1, verses 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Fill in the blank spaces to complete the passage. GHAMSU. Now, there was a certain man of Dash, and his name was Elkanah, the son of Dash, the son of Tohu, the son of Elihu, the son of Tohu, the son of Zuph, an Ephraimite. Sorry, I should take it again, one last time. Now, there was a certain man of Dash, of the Dash, and his name was Elkanah, the son of Dash, the son of Elihu, the son of Tohu, and the son of Zuph, an Ephraimite. Bonus. Okay. So I'll come back to the answer with yours. AGCM. This man went up from his city yearly to worship and sacrifice to the Lord of hosts in Dash. Also, the 2 sons of Dash, the priest of the Lord, were there. One more time. This man went up from his city yearly to worship and sacrifice to the Lord of hosts in Dash. Also the two sons of Dash, the priests of the Lord, were there.
In the temple, and his sons were Hophni and Phinehas.
Please take it again.
He always worshipped at the temple, then his sons were Hophni and Phinehas.
No, I will not accept that. PENSA. I'll come back to the right answer. PENSA. And whenever the time came for Elkanah to make an offering, he would give Dash to Dash, his wife, and to Dash. Okay, I'll come back to the right answer for yours. CASA, but to Dash, he would give a dash for Dash, although the Lord had closed her womb.
But for Hannah, he would give 10 times something.
Okay, so you have 1 point for that. All right. So the answer, but to Hannah, he would give a double portion, for he loved Hannah, although the Lord had closed her womb. PENSA, and whenever the time came for Elkanah to make an offering, he would give portions, your first answer, to Peninnah, his wife, and to all her sons and daughters. AGCM, this man went up from his city yearly to worship and sacrifice to the Lord of hosts in Shiloh. Also the two sons of Eli were Hophni and Phinehas, the priests of the Lord. And so I did not give you a point for Hophni and Phinehas because there's a sequence. And so if you could have told me that the first dash was your answer and the last was Hophni and Phinehas, I could have given it to you. But since you just mentioned the two, if I put it in the sequence, it will not work for me. So you understand? Okay. GHAMSU. Now, there was a certain man of Ramathaim Zophim, of the mountains of Ephraim, and his name was Elkanah, the son of Jeroham, the son of Elihu, the son of Tohu, the son of Zuph the Ephraimite. Thank you. Comes to your major question. Preamble. In Numbers chapter 1, the Lord commanded for a census. Which tribe had the highest number after the census? That's incorrect. Bonus. Okay. AGCM, your question. So I'll give you the right answer in due time. AGCM, your question. Which tribe had the second highest number? Which tribe had the second highest number?
Levi.
That's incorrect. Yes, GHAMSU.
Dan.
That's correct. PENSA. Which tribe had the third highest number?
The tribe of Manasseh.
That's incorrect. Bonus. Okay, so I'll give you the right answer, okay? CASA, which tribe had the least number?
Ephraim.
That's incorrect. Bonus. Okay. So the tribe that had the least number is Manasseh. PENSA, which tribe had the third highest number, was Simeon. GHAMSU, which tribe had the highest number after the census, was Judah. Okay. Preamble. One day, Jesus asked his disciples, "Who do men say I am?" GHAMSU. What was the name of the place where Jesus asked this question? Bonus. Okay. Audience. Okay. So the right answer is Caesarea Philippi. Okay. AGCM. Your question. Mention one of the names the disciples told Jesus of who men thought he was.
Peter.
That's incorrect. PENSA. Mention another.
They said men called him the Messiah.
I'll not accept that. CASA.
One of the prophets of old.
That's correct. Okay. So other answers. Some called him John the Baptist. Some called him Elijah. Some called him Jeremiah. And then one of the prophets. Okay. GHAMSU, your major question. What law did God give Israel concerning the firstborn of their head? What law did God give Israel concerning the firstborn of their head or bullocks?
It should be used for a sacrifice to the Lord.
That's incorrect. Bonus. Okay. So the answer is that they shouldn't do any work with them. AGCM. What law did God give Israel concerning the firstborn of their sheep or flock?
Said they should be used as sacrifice.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Bonus. Okay, so the right answer, they should not shear them. PENSA. What instruction did God give the people of Israel concerning the altars of the places where the Canaanite nation served their gods? Bonus. Okay, the right answer is they should destroy them. CASA. What instruction did God give the people of Israel concerning the sacred pillars of the places where the Canaanite nations served their gods?
They should destroy them.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Bonus. They should break them. Okay. So last set for this round. This preamble goes to all teams. This preamble goes to all teams. GHAMSU, in the space of 40 seconds, quote in full 6 verses from Matthew. In the space of 40 seconds, quote in full 6 verses from Matthew.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 1 downwards. And Jesus' disciples came to him and asked him, "Teach us how to pray as John's disciples did." And he said, "When you pray, pray according to this manner. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, and thy will be done."
That's incorrect. AGCM, quote in full 6 verses from Genesis in the space of 40 seconds. PENSA, in the space of 40 seconds, quote in full 6 verses from Mark. CASA, in the space of 40 seconds, quote in full 6 verses from Exodus.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 3 to 12. I am the Lord your God who brought you out of Egypt. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself any carved image in heaven or earth for yourself to worship, for I, the Lord, am a jealous God. You shall...
I'll give you 1 point. And that brings us to the end of round 1. Inter-Church Bible Quiz Competition happening live at the University for Development Studies, Nyankpala campus. At the end of round 1, here are the results. PENSA had 7 points. Please, you can do better than this. Okay. AGCM had no points. CASA had 9 points. And GHAMSU had 12 points. Now, round 2, the speed race. Every question goes to all teams. Every question goes to all teams, and you must all race to be the first to answer. If you believe you have an answer, you must ring the bell to be called. Shall we hear your bells, starting from you, GHAMSU? Thank you. AGCM, PENSA, okay, CASA. Right. By the time you ring the bell, you must be ready with your answer, else the next team to have rung will be given the opportunity to answer. Wishes to all teams. Okay. Pick the odd one out and explain fully the reason for your choice. Pick the odd one out and explain fully the reason for your choice. Thomas, Thaddeus, Theophilus, Bartholomew. Yes, GHAMSU.
Okay, Theophilus is the odd one. The rest are the disciples of Jesus, except Theophilus.
That's correct. Next question. When God appeared to Moses in the burning bush, Moses gave a number of excuses why God should not send him. Using a short sentence to describe an excuse, mention any 3 of the excuses Moses gave to the Lord. Yes, CASA.
1, I am a stamina. 2, who am I to go before Pharaoh? 3,
What if the people don't believe me?
I'm sorry, I'll not accept that. So the question is still holds. When God appeared to Moses in the burning bush, Moses gave a number of excuses why God should not send him. Using a short sentence to describe an excuse, mention any 3 of the excuses Moses gave to the Lord. Okay. So the right answers, he was a stammerer, or I'm not eloquent. Who am I that you should send me? What is your name that I should tell them when they ask? They will not believe me and my words that the Lord has appeared to me. Next question. What is the meaning of the Hebrew word kabod? Yes, CASA.
glory.
That's correct. Next question. In which chapter of the book of Acts can the story about Aeneas, Aeneas, be found? Okay, audience. All right, so the right answer. Which chapter of the book of Acts can the story about Aeneas be found? The answer is chapter 9. Next question. Next question. Recall in detail one instance where Abraham and Sarah demonstrated the virtue of hospitality. Yes, PENSA.
When they welcomed the two angels who were going to Sodom.
Let me hear your answer, GHAMSU.
Okay. Abraham welcomed 3 angels, and he gave them food, he gave them water to wash their feet.
Let me hear your answer, AGCM.
Abraham welcomed God and the 2 angels into his house, served them food, dressed meat, add milk,
And gave them water to wash their feet.
I'm sorry, I didn't find the precision I wanted in any of the answers, so I will not give it to any of you. So I asked that you state in detail. So the Lord with 2 angels on their way to Sodom passed by Abraham and Sarah in Mamre. Abraham and Sarah asked them to wait, washed their feet, and rest under a tree and eat something to refresh themselves. They made cakes, dressed meat, and added butter and milk for them. And Abraham stood by them while they ate, responsively interacted with them, and saw them off when they were done. Thank you. Next question. Although Lot and his 2 daughters escaped Sodom, it is obvious that Sodom did not leave them. What? Yes, GHAMSU. What does this tell you about the principle of environment? Yes, PENSA.
So it tells us that even though you live in an environment, the environment lives in you even after departing from where you are.
I'll give it to you. I'll accept that. So, whatever you expose yourself to enters you to the extent that even after you have left the environment, the thoughts and ideas of that environment can still be in you. Okay. Next question. What prominent name is given to the region in Israel known as the Hill Country? Okay, the right answer is Judea. Next question. Mention the full list of the Levite families who were given various assignments concerning the sanctuary of Moses. Okay, the right answer, Aaronites, Kohathites, Merarites, and Gershonites. Next question. Mention any 2 books in the Bible which have 25 chapters. Yes, PENSA.
Genesis and
That's incorrect. Okay, the right answer is only one, and it's 2 Kings. Next question. According to the book of Leviticus, how many days of purification in total was required for a woman who gave birth to a male child? Yes, GHAMSU.
Please, 40.
That's correct. 40 days. Next question. Next question. What names did Moses give the first location which witnessed contention concerning water during the Exodus journey? Yes, AGCM.
Mamre and Elim. Mamre and Elim.
That's incorrect. The right answer, Massa and Meribah. Next question. What is the name of the sickness from which Peter's mother-in-law was healed by Jesus? Yes, GHAMSU.
High fever.
That's correct. I would encourage the audience not to give out the answers. If I hear it, I'll have to strike through the question. Thank you. I heard it. Okay, next question. Which Old Testament books contain prophecies about John the Baptist? Yes, AGCM.
Isaiah.
Okay, so I'll not accept it. I said which Old Testament books, and it's a speedway, so no partial mark. So it's Isaiah and Malachi. Next question. Mention the 3 different spirits which were named by Paul in 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11 and 12. Okay, so the answer is the spirit of man, the spirit of God, the spirit of the world. Next question. What is the parable of the dragnet? Okay. So the parable of the dragnet, again, the kingdom of heaven is like a dragnet that was cast into the sea and gathered some of every kind, which when it was full, they drew to shore, and they sat down and gathered the good into vessels, but threw the bad away. So it will be at the end of the age, the angels will come forth, separate the wicked from among the just, and cast them into the furnace of fire. There will be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Next question. Which of the 5 main offerings listed in Leviticus permitted the one who offered to also eat portions of it? The answer is the peace offering. Next question. State the exact location of this verse in the book of Esther. For if you remain completely silent at this time, relief and deliverance will arise for the Jews from another place, but you and your father's house will perish. Yet who knows whether you have come to the kingdom for such a time as this? Okay, so it's from Esther chapter 4, verse 14. Next question. Identify the 2 main characters in the Bible story, which can be represented by the following number sequence: 51, 51, 51, 52. So the answer, Elijah and King Ahaziah. Next question. In which of the gospel accounts of a woman pouring costly perfume on Jesus did Jesus indicate that the act of the woman was a preparation for his burial?
John.
Okay, so I asked for the gospel accounts. So it's Matthew, Mark, and John. Next question. How many sons in total were born by Ham? Yes, GHAMSU.
5.
That's incorrect. AGCM.
4.
That's correct. Last question for this round. Complete the following statements with precision and accuracy. Nehemiah chapter 1 verse 3, New King James Version says, "And they said to me," so Nehemiah chapter 1 verse 3, New King James Version says, "And they said to me, the survivors who are left from the captivity in the province are there in great distress and reproach. The wall of Jerusalem is also broken down, and its gates are burned with fire." And that brings us to the end of round 2.
In the beginning was the word, and do you have the word? Ladies and gentlemen, Bible no only one side there or your gavim, other side there or your bluff, walk all your bluff and which on I call Lucia, Kote Gamate. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something I highly recommend. Please come to the Bible Society's bookshop, and I guarantee you, you're not only going to get the best Bible, but you can also get a Bible that you will understand. Understanding is important. My name is Reverend Azigiza, and I look forward to seeing you. Anyway, this is my praise the Lord.
Our mission is to make God's word available, affordable, and encouraging.
That time of the day when you're just settling in. You know, mid-morning, brunch time. You know your day is going to be just amazing once you're tuned in to your number one Christian radio, Sweet Melodies 94.3 FM. It's toe-tapping Sweet Melodies. Just the right groove and great vibes for your morning. Tune in from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. every weekday on Sweet Melodies FM 94.3. Make a date. Toe-tapping Sweet Melodies.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of round 2, here are the results. AGCM had -2. I'm so sorry. -2 points. PENSA had 8 points. Can do better than that. CASA had 11 points. And GHAMSU is in the lead with 19. Round 3. True or false? In this round, I will be making statements to each team, and you are to tell me whether the statement is true or false. A correct answer is worth 2 points. An incorrect answer will result in a deduction of 1 point. A team can decide not to answer their question, at which point it may be passed on to the next team, which rings their bell first. Same rules on points and deduction apply to a passed on question. Before we continue, I can see that PENSA has made a substitution. I'd like her to introduce herself to us.
My name is Eugenia Eboa.
Okay, welcome Eugenia. All right. Best wishes to all teams. GHAMSU. The first war Israel fought during the days of Samuel was with the Amalekites. True or false? That's incorrect. Please speak into the mics. Okay. AGCM. The first war Israel fought the days of Samuel was with the Amorites. Israel was defeated in that war. True or false?
True.
That's incorrect. PENSA. The first war Israel fought during the days of Samuel was with the first war Israel fought during the days of Samuel was with the Arameans, and Israel defeated them. True or false?
True.
That's incorrect. CASA. The first war Israel fought during the days of Samuel was with the Philistines, and Israel defeated the Philistines. True or false? Bonus. The answer is false. GHAMSU. Your question. In the divine protocol to destroy Jericho, the Lord commanded Israel's men of war to march around Jericho 6 times a day for 6 days. True or false? Please speak into the mic.
False.
That's correct. AGCM. In the divine protocol to destroy Jericho, the Lord commanded 6 priests with 6 rams' horn to go before the ark each day around Jericho. True or false?
False.
That's correct. PENSA. In the divine protocol to destroy Jericho, the Lord commanded Israel to march around Jericho 6 times on the 6th day, with the priest blowing a long blast on the ram's horn on each of the 6 occasions. True or false?
True.
That's incorrect. CASA. Jericho is the same city that the daughter of Shua, mother of Shelah, came from. Bonus. The answer is false. Next question, GHAMSU. The two different stories of miraculous catching of fish by the direction of Jesus are recorded as follows. The first one, which happened at the beginning of Jesus' ministry, is recorded in Mark. And the second one, which happened at the end of Jesus' ministry, is recorded in John. True or false?
False.
That's correct. AGCM. The two different stories of miraculous catching of fish. Miraculous catching of fish by the direction of Jesus are recorded as follows. The first one, which happened at the beginning of Jesus' ministry, is recorded in Matthew. And the second one, which happened at the end of Jesus' ministry, is recorded in Mark. True or false?
False.
That's correct. PENSA. The two different stories of miraculous catching of fish by the direction of Jesus are recorded as follows. The first one, which happened at the beginning of Jesus' ministry, is recorded in John. And the second one, which happened at the end of Jesus' ministry, is recorded in Luke. True or false?
It's false.
That's correct. CASA, your question. The two different stories of miraculous catching of fish by the direction of Jesus are recorded as follows. The first one, which happened at the beginning of Jesus' ministry, is recorded in Luke. And the second one, which happened at the end of Jesus' ministry, is recorded in John. True or false?
False.
That's incorrect. GHAMSU, your question. The name Demas, D-E-M-A-S, appears in at least 3 of Paul's epistles. True or false? Bonus. The answer is true. AGCM. Demas, D-E-M-A-S, is mentioned by Paul and Philemon, 2 Timothy, and Colossians. True or false?
True.
That's correct. PENSA, your question. In 2 Timothy chapter 4, Paul asked Timothy to bring to him the cloak, books, and parchments which he left at Troas with Titus. True or false? Bonus. Yes, GHAMSU.
True.
That's incorrect. CASA, your question. When Demas forsook Paul, he left for Thessalonica, while Christians also left for Galatia. True or false? Bonus. The answer is true. GHAMSU, Your question indicates whether the following statements are true or false concerning how the 10 Commandments were delivered on tablets of stone. GHAMSU, the first tablets of stone were carved by God, and the 10 Commandments were written on them by the finger of God. True or false?
True.
That's correct. AGCM. The first tablets of stone contain the exact commandments as the second. True or false?
True.
That's correct. PENSA. PENSA. The second tablets of stone were carved by God, and the 10 Commandments were written on them by the finger of God. True or false?
True.
That's incorrect. CASA, your question. CASA, your question. CASA, I'm sorry. CASA, your question. The second tablets of stone were carved by Moses, and the 10 Commandments were written by Moses' hand as the Lord spoke. True or false?
True.
That's incorrect. Please, I'm sorry, but please let's minimize the funny comments on the side, okay? To help me. Thank you very much. Okay, GHAMSU indicates whether the following statements are true or false concerning the conversion of Cornelius and his house. I'll read it again. Indicates whether the following statements are true or false concerning the conversion of Cornelius and his house. GHAMSU. One day, Cornelius saw an angel about the 6th hour of the day, who called out his name, Cornelius. True or false?
True.
That's incorrect. AGCM. The total number of persons Cornelius sent to Peter were 3, and that included a soldier. True or false?
True.
That's correct. PENSA, your question. Peter's vision of the 4-footed beast happened while he was praying at the housetop in the 9th hour of the day. True or false? Bonus. Okay, so the answer is false. CASA, your question. When Peter came to Cornelius' house, many friends of Cornelius also came around to listen to Peter. True or false? Bonus. The answer is true. Preamble indicates whether the following statements are true or false concerning the offerings instituted for the children of Israel. GHAMSU, in a voluntary offering where an animal was offered together with unleavened cakes, part of the offered animal could be eaten up to the 5th day. True or false?
False.
That's correct. AGCM, in a voluntary offering where an animal was offered together with unleavened cakes, part of the offered animal could be eaten up to the 4th day. True or false? Yes, GHAMSU.
False.
That's correct. PENSA, in a voluntary offering where an animal was offered together with unleavened cakes, part of the offered animal could be eaten up to the 3rd day. True or false?
False.
That's correct. CASA, in a voluntary offering where an animal was offered in a voluntary offering where an animal was offered together with unleavened wafers as well unleavened bread, part of the offered animal could be eaten up to the 2nd day. True or false?
False.
That's correct. Okay. Last set for this round. GHAMSU. Both Abraham and Isaac described their wives as their sisters at one point in time. True or false?
True.
That's correct. AGCM. Both Abraham and Isaac described their wives as their sisters at one point in time, and it was the same number of times. True or false?
True.
That's incorrect. PENSA. Please let me not hear the answers from the audience again. Okay, thank you. PENSA, your question. Both Abraham and Isaac described their wives as their sisters at one point in time, and 2 Kings or Nations was common to the instances. True or false? Yes, GHAMSU.
True.
That's incorrect. CASA. When the Philistines saw that Isaac was prospering more than them in their land, they stopped all the wells dug in the days of Abraham. True or false?
True.
That's correct. And that brings us to the end of round 3.
and guitars, mixers, speakers, amplifiers, studio equipment, and all accessories in between. We have experienced technicians who can handle every form of installation and repair. Visit Sweet Music today at Chimoto Mile 7, Sonodome Ship House, adjacent Barclay.
In the beginning was the word, and do you have the word? Ladies and gentlemen, in your Bible kweba, Bible no le, one side there or your gavium, other side there or your bluff, walk on your bluff and which on I call Lucia, Kote Gamante. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something I highly recommend. Please come to the Bible Society's bookshop, and I guarantee you, you're not only going to get the best Bible, but you can also get a Bible that you will understand. Understanding is important. My name is Reverend Azigiza, and I look forward to seeing you. Anyway, this is my praise the Lord.
Our mission is to make God's word available, affordable, and
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of round 3, here are the results. AGCM had 6 points. Please let's give it up for them. PENSA had 9 points. CASA had 13 points. And GHAMSU is still in the lead with 27 points. Round 4, riddles. In this round, there are 4 riddles. A set of clues will be read out to all teams on each riddle, and you have to draw my attention on your readiness to answer by ringing your bell. Let's hear the bells of each team. Starting with you, GHAMSU, okay. AGCM. Thank you. Pentecost. Okay. Thank you. CASA. Okay. The first to answer rightly wins the points for that riddle. A riddle solved on the first clue is worth 5 points. And on the second clue, 4 points. A riddle solved on the third or any other number of clues will be worth 3 points. If a team wrongly answers a riddle, you'll be out of that particular riddle until the next. Best wishes to all teams. First riddle. I lived in the period between the creation . That's correct. 5 points. Next riddle. I am a phrase in the Bible which refers to a supernatural mechanism or process. In operation, I represent God's power at work.
Faith.
That's incorrect. I was first mentioned in Pharaoh's house by people who are opposed to God's power. In St. Luke's Gospel, the Master Jesus referred to me as the mechanism by which he cast out demons. I am the process by which the first set of 10 commandments were written on the tablets of stone. Who am I? That's incorrect. The answer is the finger of God. Next riddle. I am a type of offering. I am associated with a group of offerings that could be described as propitiatory or conciliatory. I am, however, unique in many aspects compared to other groups, other kinds in our group. Amongst all types and kinds of offerings, I am one of the only two permitted to have something to do with living. Amongst my group, I am the one that has additions of unleavened cakes or unleavened wafers mixed with oil, and I must be eaten the same day. Yes, PENSA.
Peace offering.
That's incorrect. My name suggests a return of appreciation for something good done. Who am I? Yes, CASA.
Thanksgiving offering.
That's correct. Final riddle. I am a water body located in the city of the king. The meaning of my name is House of Mercy. I was known for miraculous healing powers, making me the home of many sick people who waited to be healed. Yes, GHAMSU.
The pool of Beersheba.
Please take it again.
The pool of Beersheba.
That's incorrect. But I could only heal one at a time. The race for healing was obviously to the swift. I am the place where Jesus healed the lame man who had tried many times, many years to enter the stirred waters, but could not. Who am I? Yes, AGCM.
The miraculous pool.
I'm sorry, I'll not accept that. And so the right answer is the pool of Bethesda, not Bethesda. Okay, and that brings us, there's a difference. There is a difference. And that brings us to the end of round 4 and the end of the contest.
time of the day when you're just settling in. You know, mid-morning, lunchtime. You know your day is going to be just amazing once you're tuned in to your number one Christian radio, Sweet Melodies 94.3 FM. It's toe-tapping Sweet Melodies. Just the right groove and great vibes for your morning. Tune in from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. every weekday on Sweet Melodies FM 94.3. Make a date. Toe-tapping Sweet Melodies. Music so sweet, you can't help but tap your feet.
Welcome to Sweet Music, your home of original musical instruments at the most affordable prices. Drum sets, keyboards, pianos, bass and guitars, mixers, speakers, amplifiers, studio equipment, and all accessories in between. We have experienced technicians who can handle every form of installation and repair. Visit Sweet Music today at Chimoto Mile 7, Sonodome Ship House adjacent Barclays Bank, Tema Community 9 near T. Havana.
In the beginning was the word, and do you have the word? Ladies and gentlemen, in your Bible kweba, Bible no le, one side there or your gavim, other side there or your bluff. Walk on your bluff.
Welcome back. And so at the end of this very keen contest, here are the results. PENSA came in fourth with 9 points. AGCM came in third with 11 points. CASA came in second with 16 points. And we have our winners for this contest. And so the winner for this contest is GHAMSU with 27 points. Congratulations to you, Ghana Methodist Students Union, for qualifying for the National Championship and the grand finale of the UDS-NYC Championship. Congratulations to AGCM, PENSA, and CASA. You may still qualify for the nationals depending on your score after all the championships are done. Hello viewers, thank you for staying with us in this contest. We believe you have learned a lot about the Bible and also had some fun. This program was brought to you by the National Bible Quiz Project, the Bible Society of Ghana, and the Student Christian Council, UDS-NYC Chaplaincy Board. It was proudly sponsored by Sweet Music Pro Audio, Ghana's leading musical instrument store, Fortune Ghana, Jama, Pens TV, and Sweet Melodies FM. Join us again next time when we bring you the second contest of the UDS-NYC Institutional Championship. My name is Janet Dansoa, your quiz mistress, and it's bye for now.